Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So just take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay, we have intention, the honoring path with events, loss. Someone feels the need to sacrifice their own feelings towards the greater good of a situation here, feeling like it's an unavoidable loss. They feel they're trying to do the right thing, or someone feels like this is just the inevitable. They have to do this. Heart chakra, awaken your heart center and let love in with perseverance. Obstacles are blessed opportunities for growth. Both partners have the desire and will to overcome. There's something that someone just can't release, though. It's kind of like they might feel they have to sacrifice their own feelings or their wants for a situation, but they're just unable to do this. They almost feel stuck, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, overall energy, hanged man. Feeling like everything is just kind of up in the air. Feels like it's in limbo. So let's see what's going on. Also about sacrifice. You know, somebody having to sacrifice their own needs. Five of Pentacles, Empress. Page of Wands for your energy. So at this time, there's like mixed signals going on. I see that it's kind of a bittersweet moment where you've acknowledged a situation, you've acknowledged the pain and the outcome, but there's a spark of energy, of hope, of everything getting back on track for you. Now, whether it's with this person or not, you're gaining the courage to follow what you want and also feel a specific type of way. I see a lot of you really trying to manifest your own desires, trusting in the universe at this time, whereas possibly in the last 5 months, it's been very difficult. Some of you have fell on hard times due to being emotionally depleted, where possibly even your finances have suffered. I just see almost a depressive state, but you're coming out of this, okay? And if you haven't already, you're about to. It's almost instant here, so trust in the divine's energy and the plan at this time, because the Empress, it's showing me what's to come, is that this new beginning is going to be very fulfilling for you, where you don't have to rely on anyone for your emotional needs, financial needs, anything. It's going to be a very blessed time for you. So we have the Ace of Wands, Devil, the World, and the Fool card for their energy. I see that this person, they feel like there's a conflicting energy here. They want to gamble everything, take a risk, contact you, let the chips fall where they may, because they feel this burning desire to talk to you, to be around you again, to feel the energy that you give them. But at the same time, they're feeling like this is a new phase in their life where they have to sacrifice. They can't just do the things that they've done in the past or behave in a risky way. Let's see this Ace of Wands, Devil, Hermit. They have this intense attraction towards you. Some of you might have felt it during this connection. The passion was intense, but it's showing me that they feel they cannot let you go for the life of them. Even if they try to move on, trying to do the right thing in a situation or some type of thing where they feel in the 3D realm it's what is respectable or responsible to do, but they just can't do it. They feel very torn at this time. So let's see what's happened in the past. We have the Lovers, Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. So you know this is your situation if you always felt that this connection was up in the air, that this person can decide one way or another what they wanted to do about you in this, and also that even though the connection feels intense, it feels very strong, and it feels like both of you belong together. They weren't all in, and you were. Okay, and it can go vice versa here. They were always in this contemplation mode. What are they going to do about this? And so felt like nothing was ever moving. They weren't going to make a decision to commit or to become serious. Let's see this Four of Cups. After a while, I see a lot of you became apathetic towards the situation. The attraction started to go down because you weren't really getting anything out of it. Ten of Pentacles. This could also just be a mindset where if you are in a committed situation and the Ten of Pentacles already with them or in a serious relationship, It felt like they weren't listening. They weren't wanting to grow and change with you or to have this connection become stronger. So it felt like everything that you said just went on deaf ears. And with the Two of Swords, again, unwilling to change, unwilling to grow, unwilling to make a decision about you. And this is just what it's coming down to here. Lovers, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. It's all about making the right decision to overcome challenges. Some of them could be in a committed situation in the Ten of Pentacles. If they're not in one with you, could be a third party where they feel like they have to choose what is responsible or what they should keep doing for a specific reason. Let's see the challenge here. King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Chariot, Eight of Wands. I see a lot of restlessness. So it's showing up in their energy that they felt very passionate towards you and they didn't want to let you go at all. But at the same time, they weren't willing to make a decision, but very restless because they knew the time was ticking. And they knew that eventually you'd walk away from this. So they tried to wear this mask to put more control over you in this connection so that you wouldn't want to leave. That almost you might need them or feel like nobody else is going to fulfill you like they do intimately or passionately. Like this connection, they draw you back in to make you feel stuck, to make you feel like you need to be in this with them. Chariot, Eight of Wands. So at times it felt like it was so chaotic because things were left up in the air. They weren't doing anything about this. So emotionally, you could have been up and down, trying to regain your focus and control over your own feelings or what you needed from this. And also some of you indecisive towards the end. Should I leave? Should I stay? Because nothing's ever changing and they're not listening. They're not trying to put in any effort. And I feel like maybe this is a lost cause. Let's see this Chariot, Eight of Wands, Hierophant, Ten of Wands. Yeah, you did worry that their focus was elsewhere majority of the time and that was most important to them. So how were they ever going to choose you in the end if they don't even do it now? As time goes on, it makes it even more difficult for them to leave a situation or for them to change their mind and want to reciprocate, want to grow this connection long term. Because here from Ten of Wands, there's other responsibilities or this person is having a hard time being committed, fearing commitment in general. Feeling that there's so many other things that are pressures put on them that they can't really commit to a person at this time. This can even be just work related where they work so much that that's their main goal to finance their life. This is King of Wands. I'm seeing an Aquarius, Gemini, and also a Capricorn if you are dealing with one of those, or you might have it in your chart. Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yeah, some of you it is a third party. But again, could be for everyone because it's a person, place, or thing. Something was grabbing this person's attention away from this connection, and it was never going to get back on track. This connection was left in limbo because they felt it was too difficult to change their life or be able to be with you in this way. So they kept you holding on. And this was really heartbreaking for you. And the Four of Cups, after some time, it's like it is what it is. You had to draw your own conclusions here. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I just see a situation as like an endless roller coaster. You trying to get off of it and you just couldn't. It was chaotic emotionally and leaving you stressed most of the time. But I see in the current moment, they're still struggling with this very same feeling. But it's getting more intense because they know as more time that goes on in silence, that you are slipping away from them more and more. And it's almost hard for them to deal with. Okay, what's going to happen next? Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, Sun, Two of Cups, and the High Priestess. Information comes to light. This is unexpected, and it's going to bring you so much joy and abundance that you're going to feel like everything's just falling into place for you. So if this reading is resonating with you, in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you, and I'll see you next time.